Yes, well, back with you. Hello again, Jim Burns. What we got going on here today is a donor chassis I'm using for parts and pieces, but it's got a good E-unit. Looks pretty good to me. It still works good. Motor is, the frame and everything's good. The armature was trashed, but these pieces are good. The brush holder. This particular locomotive has a stripped worm gear on the axle there. So, but we can still use her for parts and pieces. But what I wanted to, this is the Lionel Postwar 628 chassis. But I wanted to concentrate on, I think in my other video on the 628 that I did previously, I showed you how to put these speed nuts on, but I don't think I ever bothered to tell you how to take them off. So that's what I'm going to do here in this video. If you look closely on these speed nuts, he's got these little tabs on the wide side and the thin side, okay, and that grabs these stakes here and keeps the speed nut in place, grabs on. So what we got to do is get that off, and I know a lot of people use screwdrivers and God knows what else. But anyway, I've seen these damaged so bad at times. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you. The key here is to get the pressure off the thin side on either side. So what I do here is still in the picture there? Okay, good. I take my vice grips. Don't have to have skinny jaws like this one, but it's okay. And what I do is I set the jaws so when I close the vice grips, it just gently, let's see if I can get you a better view here from this side. Okay. Just so it gently bends that speed nut. So just grabbing it with the last teeth on the vice grips, and then just ever so gently with that spring pressure, and then just walk it up off the stake there, okay? So before I let you go, I just want to point out the reason I do that with the vice grips is when you pinch it and bend it that little tiny bit, what that does, if I can show you here, on the skinny side of the stake, the bending action pulls the teeth away from the stake, okay? And then all you have remaining is the two fingers on the wide side of the stake, and then that allows it to walk off because these are now disengaged from the stake. Okay, so that's why you need to bend it just that little tiny bit, and it'll keep those side fingers from gripping the stake. Okay, just wanted to point that out. Simple as that. And then when you release the vice grips, if you haven't crushed it too hard, it should go back to its normal shape and you can reuse them. Okay, and then there's our spring, truck mount spring, and then under there we've got our, if I can coax it off here, Took longer to get that off than it did the speed nut. And that's our cup pusher that holds for the base of the spring there. All right. And then it will just fall right out once you get both sides out. And I'll show you again on this side. Just a very, very slight pressure. You don't want to crush it. You don't want to bend it so far because these are spring steel and they will snap. Okay. It's just enough to grab it. Am I in the way? No. Okay. And then just walk it up off the stake. Okay. So that's what I wanted to show you in this video. Quick and dirty. All right. Until the next one. Toodles.